In the early 1900s, scientists in St. Petersburg routinely kept young dogs, sometimes even puppies, hungry for hours before experiments. And their suffering led to one of history's most famous scientific discoveries. At the Imperial Institute of Experimental Medicine in Russia, Dr. Ivan Pavlov and his team studied the digestive system of dogs. Historical records, including Pavlov's 1903 lectures, show that many of these dogs were kept without food before each session. The reason was simple but harsh. The scientists needed to measure saliva, hunger response, and stomach activity with precision. Some of these animals were very young. Laboratory notes from the early 1900s described juvenile dogs trained to stand in harnesses while researchers observed their reactions to food balls, footsteps, or bells. The animals often trembled with hunger. Pavlov himself wrote that food deprivation is necessary to produce a clear, conditioned reflex. But what happened next changed science forever. By comparing dogs who had been fed with those still hungry, Pavlov discovered that a dog would begin to salivate before food appeared, triggered only by a sound, sight, or smell associated with feeding. This became the world-famous concept of the conditioned reflex. In 1904, these very experiments earned Pavlov the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine, the first ever awarded for digestive research. So yes, the poor young dogs, some barely more than puppies, weren't allowed to eat before experiments, but their suffering revealed a principle that reshaped psychology, neuroscience, education, and even modern AI learning models. A harsh beginning, but a discovery that transformed the world.